Andy, where did this vision of giving away $1 million or more come from?
Yeah, well, I mean, it comes from my faith. First, it's kind of something that's in me, and most of the people that we attract in our business have some sort of desire in that way to give. We didn't, none of this belongs to us really, as you know, anyways, right? We can't take it with us. It's really, we're God's steward here. So, we felt like we've got an unfair advantage in many cases in the markets that we've worked in, where we can develop, stabilize, and still make a profit for our investors. But as the team, the actual company that is leading this charge, there's certainly fees and profits if we're doing a good job. If we're not, there's less to give, but we're hopeful. There's just a lot of communities that are underserved. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean in the traditional way that we see, but for example, we went to one of our projects in the Southeast has a company which is called Apartment Life. So we owned a lot of apartment buildings, and that sole purpose of that company is to create community events for those residents that live there. And that's when you think about it in the very simple way, that these are homes. People leave, they go to work, they have their families, and they come home. They stay longer when they feel part of a community. And if we think about any of the best times that we've had in our life, they usually revolve around being around other people, right? And so we know that it's not only good for the investment, because people that, residents that stay longer refer friends, have better residents, have better kind of self-policing. So we know that there's an ultimate good to it. But there's also a internal reward for doing good, right? We can dress it up. It's for everybody else, but it's also for ourselves, right? It's how we kind of evolve. It's how we live. It's how we can kind of get through our day. Oftentimes is think less about what we want and more about how we can help others. So there's a selfish part to it. But that's just the human condition and the way that God made us. So if he made us that way, selfish, let's try to turn that selfishness into something that's a little more lasting and something that we can live with.